1. The Arctic winds screamed across the endless frozen plains, slicing through Akira's insulated jacket and making her teeth chatter despite the thermal layers beneath. Koda, the powerful Siberian Husky, leapt ahead, his fur bristling, nostrils flaring as he sniffed the snow-choked horizon. Each step was a battle, the ice shifting beneath their boots and paws with ominous cracks, as if the tundra itself were testing their resolve. Akira's breath rose in white clouds, mixing with the swirling snow that obscured everything beyond a few feet. A shadowed ridge appeared, flickering through the storm like a promise of shelter or a trap hiding secrets long buried beneath the ice. Heart pounding, she tightened her grip on the rope harness, connecting them, drawing courage from Koda's unwavering gaze. Together, they pressed onward, synchronized in movement and determination, ready to face the perilous journey where every heartbeat counted and loyalty could mean the difference between life and death. Akira scanned the blinding white landscape, snow crunching beneath each careful step. Koda's sharp eyes darted across the frozen ridges, alert to every subtle sound the wind carried. The Arctic wasteland was unforgiving, each gust threatening to throw them off balance or bury a hidden crevice. Yet, beneath the storm's fury, Akira felt a pulse of determination. They weren't merely surviving, they were hunting a secret that had lain dormant for centuries, a mystery whispered by the tundra itself. Each careful footfall, every glance at Koda reinforced the unspoken bond between human and dog, forged through countless trials and dangers. The storm howled, but their courage burned brighter than the ice that surrounded them. As they trudged forward, visibility dropped to near zero, snow swirling in dizzying eddies around them. Koda's instincts guided the way, nose to the ground, ears alert, muscles tense. Akira's mind raced, plotting routes and escape options, knowing that one mistake could be fatal. If you're enjoying this adventure, hit subscribe, leave a like, and comment below what the city and country you're watching from. Let's see how far our story travels. Together, we will uncover the secrets frozen within this Arctic wasteland, witnessing the unbreakable loyalty between Akira and Koda, and the trials that test courage, endurance, and the true meaning of trust. The wind eased slightly as jagged ridges emerged from the blizzard's haze. Akira paused, brushing snow from her hood, eyes scanning for Koda's faint silhouette ahead. The silence was palpable, the Arctic holding its breath as if observing them. Each footstep echoed across the icy expanse, sending shivers through her bones. Yet even in this frozen desolation, there was a strange beauty. The ice glinted like glass in fleeting rays of weak sunlight, casting eerie reflections across the snow. Akira drew a steadying breath, relying on Koda's instincts as much as her own. Together, they had survived harsher conditions, but the tundra's quiet threat demanded total vigilance. Koda moved ahead with precise, calculated steps, ears flicking at the faintest sounds, tail low but tense. Akira followed, careful not to break the fragile ice beneath their feet. Hidden crevices and treacherous ice formations forced them to pause, study the terrain, and proceed with painstaking caution. The frozen landscape whispered secrets, frost patterns, half-buried footprints, and distant echoes hinting at life or danger. Their journey was not only a test of endurance, but of intellect and intuition, where every movement could determine survival. Each glance at the horizon revealed another question, another puzzle in the endless white expanse. Nightfall descended quickly, painting the snow in shades of deep blue and silver. Moonlight glimmered on icy peaks, casting shadows that twisted with the wind. Akira worked swiftly to build a temporary snow shelter, her fingers numb despite thick gloves, while Koda circled vigilantly, muscles coiled, eyes scanning for threats. Alone, yet united, they rested in mutual trust, each heartbeat a reminder of their fragile existence in this frozen world. Tomorrow would bring new perils, but together they would face them, bound by loyalty and determination, stepping further into the Arctic's untold mysteries. At dawn, the pale light revealed a massive glacier, its surface a maze of jagged ice and hidden crevices. Koda paused, ears erect, tail stiff, sensing something beneath the surface that Akira could not detect. She took careful steps behind him, following the rhythm of his movements, trusting his instincts to guide her safely. The frozen world was silent, except for the faint whistle of wind through the ice cracks, an eerie accompaniment to their cautious journey. Each step required meticulous attention, for one miscalculation could send them plummeting into icy depths. As they navigated the glacier, Akira discovered faint traces of something unusual: scattered footprints not her own, faint scratches along ice walls, subtle marks in the frost. Koda growled low, alerting her to movement ahead, though nothing visible appeared through the mist. A sense of mystery and danger filled the air. It was as if the glacier itself whispered warnings. Together they pressed onward, their synchronized movements a dance of survival and trust, each relying on the other to interpret the silent language of the frozen terrain. By evening, they reached a cavern hidden beneath a shimmering ice sheet. Its mouth yawned like a dark, silent sentinel, the interior glittering with frost and ancient crystalline formations. Akira lit a small lantern, casting warm light against the cold ice, revealing shadows that danced across walls like ghostly memories. Koda padded silently ahead, ever vigilant, ready to react at moment's notice. The cavern beckoned with secrets long hidden, promising discovery and danger in equal measure, and together they stepped into its icy depths, hearts beating in perfect unison. Inside the cavern, ancient markings traced along ice walls told stories long forgotten. Akira studied the glyphs, realizing they were messages left by explorers who had vanished centuries ago. Koda sniffed around, ears flicking, alert to every sound, his blue eyes scanning the shadows. The wind outside moaned like a living thing, but here the cavern's stillness was profound, almost sacred. They moved deeper, navigating frozen tunnels and fragile bridges of ice. Akira's breath formed clouds in the lantern's glow, each exhale a small defiance against the frigid environment. Koda led the way with unwavering focus, nose to the ground, ears alert, interpreting hidden cues in the icy terrain. Every crack and shimmer was a puzzle piece, guiding them toward the cavern's heart. Finally, they entered a wide chamber where the ice shimmered with an ethereal glow. Embedded in the walls were crystalline structures that reflected light like mirrors, creating a kaleidoscope of cold beauty. At the center, a frozen relic lay half buried in frost, a secret preserved for centuries. Akira knelt beside it, brushing away the ice, her heart racing. Koda pressed close, sensing the significance, their journey's purpose finally illuminated in this silent, magical chamber. As they examined the relic, the ice beneath them groaned ominously. A sudden tremor shook the cavern, sending shards of frost cascading from the ceiling. Akira grabbed Koda's harness, steadying him, as the floor cracked in irregular patterns. The peril was immediate, demanding swift action. One wrong move could send them tumbling into the icy depths below. Koda barked sharply, guiding Akira to a safer path. They navigated narrow ledges and slippery surfaces, their trust in each other absolute. Every heartbeat was measured, every step deliberate. Akira marveled at Koda's instincts, realizing that survival relied not on her knowledge alone, but on the bond that tethered them together. The relic's secret was within reach, yet danger lingered in every shadow, every crevice, a test of endurance and loyalty. After a tense passage, they emerged into a chamber of astonishing clarity. Sunlight filtered through a crack in the glacier, illuminating the relic fully. Akira and Koda paused, savoring the moment. The trials had strengthened their connection, reinforcing the unbreakable trust that had carried them across the frozen expanse. They knew that together, nothing in this harsh world could break their bond. The relic now, fully uncovered, revealed a map etched into crystal, a guide to untouched regions of the Arctic, hidden for centuries. Akira traced her fingers over the lines, her mind racing with possibilities. Koda circled her, ears alert, tail wagging slightly in satisfaction. The secret they had risked everything to uncover was real, tangible, and breathtaking.
As they studied the map, sunlight reflected off the ice, casting prismatic colors across the chamber. Each shard of crystal told a story of explorers long gone, and Akira felt the weight of history pressing gently on her shoulders. Koda nudged her hand, as if acknowledging the journey they had endured together. The Arctic had been merciless, yet it had rewarded their courage and loyalty with the discovery that could change the understanding of the frozen world forever. With the map secured, they began the careful journey back to the surface. The wind was still fierce, but they moved with renewed purpose. Each step, each glance at one another.
With the map secured, they began the careful journey back to the surface. The wind was still fierce, but they moved with renewed purpose. Each step, each glance at one another reinforced the bond that had carried them through blizzards, crevasses, and the unknown. The tundra had tested them, but together they had prevailed, their story now etched into the ice as much as the relic they carried. A testament to courage, perseverance, and unbreakable loyalty. Emerging from the glacier, Akira breathed in the crisp Arctic air, snowflakes melting on her face. Koda trotted beside her, fur glistening, eyes shining with intelligence and unwavering trust. They had faced nature's harshest trials, uncovered secrets lost to time, and forged a bond stronger than any storm. This journey had not only revealed the mysteries of the ice, but also the depths of loyalty and courage that existed between human and dog. Every peril, every heartbeat, every silent glance had built a story of companionship that would endure far beyond the frozen plains. As they descended toward safer ground, Akira looked at Koda and smiled. "We did it," she whispered, knowing that this was only the beginning of countless adventures to come. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below with the city and country you're watching from. Let's see where our tale of courage and loyalty has reached. Together, we'll continue to explore the hidden wonders of the world, where bravery, trust, and friendship lead the way, and where every adventure strengthens the bond between human and dog.